Yo, what's up guys? So this is December newsletter, and before I start with the news, I want to say to everybody who continues training and continues coming through the darker days and the colder times this November, which is not the most pleasant month, let's be honest. I want to salute you guys and tell you good job. Every year we see a small decrease in attendance around this period because it gets harder to motivate yourself to come and train with this weather, and yeah, it's just a seasonal thing. So if you are in a group that feels like, okay, I have a difficulty coming, contact me. In the newsletter, I'm gonna post a link to our quarterly check-in. Book it. We're gonna do the in-body measurements. We'll talk about, we'll evaluate the past month. We will see how we can keep the fire going and tap back into the motivation so you don't lose a month or two of training, but continue going and get stronger and better throughout this period of time without feeling negative or tired. Plus, working out will keep your mood better. You know it, right? The biggest news, guys, is that from 2023, Red City is stepping away from CrossFit affiliation. We have been a CrossFit affiliate for 7 years, but in the past years, I feel like we kind of moved on and went our own separate way in terms of programming and in terms of communication and in terms of systems which we apply here. I'm incredibly happy to have found and have had CrossFit in my life for so long. It's an amazing sport, it's an amazing methodology, which we do still respect and follow. But I do feel that we have kind of outgrown it, and we were better off going the path we are going, okay? Sometimes the bird that has grown needs to leave the nest, and this eagle has landed on another branch, I guess. For you guys, nothing will change except for that after Red City, there won't be CrossFit anymore. Everything we do, we're gonna continue doing the same way or improving and getting better and more efficient. But if you have any questions, if you would like to know more or about the decision or why or what, don't be shy, contact me and I'll gladly talk to you about it and explain it. Okay? Now, next news. Guys, with huge pleasure, I would like to congratulate Chris, with winning the Step It Up Challenge. He crushed it with 107,000 steps in 7 days. It's more than 15,000 steps on average, and that's insane. So in about a week, we're gonna meet up together with Nicholas from VG Tailoring. Shout out to Nicholas, and measure Christian up to make a perfect fitting shirt that he deserves. So one more time, congratulations, Chris. Good job. Next news, guys, I would like to thank everybody who contributed to our member survey. In the newsletter, I'm gonna post separate video where I'm gonna go over all the things you mentioned and what we're gonna do about them, or the improvements of what has happened already, or what we're planning to do, for example, next year. But so you know and you're informed. Next thing, guys, every December I have a tradition where I take a sheet of paper and I write out my goals, intentions, and things I want to reach, achieve, or even material things I want to get in the next year. Then I close it inside an envelope and put it aside for a year. And then next year I open it up and I see how much of this has been realized, how much is not even important to me anymore, and how much I still need to do to achieve. And it's just a great way to evaluate your time, because you can have intention, you can have thoughts, but if you don't write them down, if you cannot come back to them, most of the time we just forget about it. So for those of you who would like to do it, I made a document. It's going to be in a newsletter, so you can download it, print it out, write it, and do it too. Also, guys, for some of you who don't like writing, I found this amazing site called futureme.org, where you can send a letter to the future you, and you can plan it for 3 months, 6 months, a year, 10 years, whatever you want. I have done, to be honest, like for 1, 3, 5, and 10 years, because it's just very interesting to receive it and see what was important to you then and where compared to where you are at the moment, guys. So if you want to do that, also I'm going to put the link in the newsletter so you can check it out and do it for yourself great exercise. Programming focus. Guys, in December we're going to continue with gymnastics, complicated and more simple movements, a lot of gymnastic strength, so you could kind of work and improve on that. And in January, expect a lot of tests and a lot of one rep max tests and a lot of conditioning tests. So you could kind of evaluate and see your progress in the past year and have a fresh start for the next year. There is a bit more stuff which I mentioned in the newsletter. So check that out. And guys, don't forget, on the 3rd of December, we're holding our body throwdown. So hope to see as many of you there as possible. It is a lot of fun. Medals are already on their way. The cup for the winning team is also on their way. And let's just have some fun and have an amazing experience. Okay? Guys, I see you soon. I hear you soon. Stay strong, stay motivated, and peace and love.